So, we are your hosts, Kenneth Swanson,
Joshua Ellis,
Ryan Murphy,
and Gino Bacaco.
And we are here to present to you our new talk show,
Open Your Eyes, America,
where we go over events in history and explain how they really happened.
And not the damn public education system or the government wants you to think.
This episode, we're going over the assassination of John F. Kennedy, as there is much controversy as to what really happened.
So, to begin our analysis of the JFK assassination, we will go over the facts and what happened on November 22nd, 1963. The Warren Commission, a committee created by Lyndon B. Johnson to investigate the assassination, states that Lee Harvey Oswald, a Southern ex-military Marxist, was the one who single-handedly killed JFK. After today's show, hopefully you will see that this is not the case. On November 22nd, 1963, JFK was in a motorcade traveling through Dallas. He was in a car with his wife, Governor John Connally, and Connally's wife. As they were in the motorcade towards the end of the route, the car passed by the Texas School Book Depository.
What is so special about this building?
It's where Lee Harvey Oswald was when he shot the president.
As the car passed the building, 3 shots rang out. The commission claimed that these shots were fired from Oswald's personal 6.5mm Carcano rifle. The first shot caused little reaction as it missed. After a few seconds, another shot rang out. This was the first to hit the president, as seen in the Zapruder film. The bullet went through the back of JFK, piercing his spine and clipping his lung, as it then went out of his throat. The same bullet then hit Connally in the back, collapsing his lung. The third and final shot is the one that killed JFK. If you are squeamish or sensitive to gore, we recommend looking away. This is the only time we will show the last lethal shot. This final shot clipped the right side of JFK's skull, killing him instantly. According to the History News Network, the commission's cautious arithmetic suggested the entire shooting might have taken as long as 8.3 seconds, or as little as 5.6 seconds.
During the panic, according to the most valued pawn of the public education system, JFK's wife reached over the trunk in a panic and grabbed a portion of JFK's brain.
After the assassination, during Oswald's escape, Oswald shot a police officer who went to question him and was then seen by witnesses escaping with a revolver. He then later was arrested. While being transferred to prison from the police station, he was shot and killed by Jack Ruby, as shown in this primary footage.
Madness and hate erupt anew in Dallas as President Kennedy's accused assassin is shot down himself during a jail transfer. There's an ominous symbol in Lee Harvey Oswald's murder weapon as he is taken to the city jail basement where an armored car is to move him to a maximum security cell. Oswald walks his last mile. His assailant moves in from the right.
There is Lee Oswald. He's been shot. He's been shot. Lee Oswald has been shot.
Now, from another camera, the motion is slowed. The murderer moves in, and here is the shame of all America as Jack Rubenstein takes the law unto himself. The dying Oswald is rushed to the same hospital where President Kennedy died. Doctors work to save his life. But 48 hours and 7 minutes after the president's death, his accused slayer is dead.
So it appears as if Oswald took 3 shots at JFK, and that's all there is to it.
But it is never that simple.
There
was a conspiracy!
So, why might we think that maybe Oswald didn't do it?
Well, there's no way he fired 3 bolt-action rifle shots accurately in around 6 to 7 seconds.
How could we test this?
Well, it is claimed that Oswald used a cheap Italian Carcano rifle worth about $210 in today's U.S. currency due to the $60 4x magnification scope on it. Oswald shot JFK from about 60 meters away, or 200 feet. Oswald was a sharpshooter in the military and is significantly higher than average rank. So how could I test this? Oh wait.
Okay, so I know what our biggest fan, Mr. K, is probably thinking right now. Guys, how the hell are you going to explain how it isn't logical for Oswald to fire off 3 shots by using a freaking video game? Well, Mr. K, this game is one of the most accurate simulations of weapons that we have access to, as we can't actually shoot a real Carcano bolt-action rifle. This is the closest we can get to a real experience in shooting a bolt-action rifle. Plus, this game is extremely accurate and is closer to a simulator than a game. Not only do bullets drop off, but the barrel to scope alignment is also a factor. not to mention bullet travel speed. In order to test this, I will use the gun that, in my opinion, is most like Oswald's Carcano rifle. Now, according to GunsAmerica.com, one of the biggest gun reviewers in the nation, the Carcano rifle is a cheap rifle that has a very poor bolt that is difficult to handle. It can hold 6 shots at a clip and has a 4 times magnification Japanese-made scope. So, I will be using the in-game CSLR-4 rifle chambered in 7.62 caliber ammunition, with a 4 times scope without a glowing reticle. This is chambered in ammo a little bit larger than Oswald's, but it is moderately similar. The gun also has a moderately slow bolt, but as you play as a trained sharpshooter, it is possible for the playable character to handle it with moderate ease. However, this sniper is about 100 years more modern than Oswald's. So, if we can't reenact the JFK assassination in a video game using a modern sniper rifle that is perfectly aligned and zeroed out, it probably isn't probable for Oswald to have done this all by himself. So, with the aid of Nathaniel Page and one of his friends, I reenacted the assassination of JFK, keeping in mind the speed of the vehicle and the distance that Oswald was from the vehicle. So the first shot missed, the second shot was through the nose, and then the third shot was a headshot. But as the car gets to that range, it's kind of difficult to line up that shot within 3 shots, so it's pretty improbable that he did it that fast. So, after seeing this clip, it is clear that it is possible for Oswald, but it is extremely difficult, and with his cheap rifle, it would have taken quite a bit of luck as well.
Oh yeah, and JR also let me borrow his totally real and modern sniper rifle. So if the most masculine man on the planet, Gino Bacalco, is unable to pull the bolt back 2 times within 7 seconds, and there's absolutely no way Oswald did it if Gino can't.
So we have Gino trying to fire 3 shots within 7 seconds. Here we go.
Alright, first shot. That 3?
Yeah, that was 3. Good job.
Hey.
So, as you can see, it's impossible. There is no way Lee Harvey shot 3 shots within 7 seconds.
So why else might there have been a conspiracy theory?
Well, witnesses have claimed to see another shooter up by a grassy hill area in front of the car. There was also a guy with a big open umbrella on the street. So, well, there's lots of ways that he could have been killed. No way Oswald did it all by himself.
How are we going to explain all the ways?
By reenacting every single way JFK might have been killed.
Well, one logical way he could have been killed is by the Umbrella Man.
The Umbrella Man?
The Umbrella Man.
Did you name the Umbrella Man?
Yes. You can see him in the certain frames from the Zapruder film standing right there by the Stemmons Freeway sign. There are other still photographs taken from other locations in Dealey Plaza which show the whole man standing under an open black umbrella. The only person under any umbrella in all of Dallas standing right at the location where all the shots come into the limousine. Can anyone come up with a non-sinister explanation for this? So I published this in 6 seconds, but didn't speculate about what it meant or got into any of the conspiracy theories, because everybody else got into the conspiracy theories. There was one wingnut who published a book with a diagram of the umbrella. The umbrella was rigged so that there was an aiming device and there was a rocket tube that you could fire a flechette directly into Kennedy's throat.
The Umbrella Man is the real assassin.
That was the idea. That was the source of the hole in the throat, folks, right?
Alright, we can reenact that.
Boom!
Executive Order 1110. On June 4th, 1963, a little-known attempt was made to strip the Federal Reserve Bank of its power to loan money to the government at interest.
On that day, President John F. Kennedy signed Executive Order number 11110 that returned the U.S. government to the power to issue currency without going through the Federal Reserve.
And the Fed.
It is believed that operatives from the Federal Reserve killed Kennedy to maintain their status as the private owners and manipulators of the world's currency.
A second conspiracy is that it was all caused by the Mafia. Jack Ruby, the man who killed Lee Harvey Oswald. He was also proven to have connections to the Mafia. John F. Kennedy and his brother Robert were working to take down the mob. Coincidence? No. No, it's not.
Was Oswald just a patsy?
Was the JFK assassination just a hit by the mob?
What is the truth?
It has been suspected that Carlos Marcello, Santos Trafficante, and Jimmy Hoffa were connected to the assassination. When Kennedy became president, he appointed his brother Robert Kennedy as the U.S. Attorney General. Together, they tried to take down organized crime. They deported Marcello, one of the leaders in the New York Mafia, to Guatemala. Before Kennedy had been assassinated, you know who Marcello made contact with?
Jack Ruby.
Ruby also went to New Orleans that summer. You know who else was in New Orleans?
Lee Harvey Oswald.
Someone that also made contact with Ruby before the assassination and had been good friends with Marcello was Santos Trafficante. Another member of the Mafia, Trafficante had set up gambling operations in Cuba. Trafficante once said to a friend of his named Jose Ailman, "Mark my word, this man Kennedy is in trouble, and he will get what is coming to him. Kennedy's not going to make it to the election, he's going to be hit." Frank Ragueneau, a lawyer for the mob, also said in his autobiography that he was sent to New Orleans by Jimmy Hoffa to meet with Trafficante and Marcello in July of 1963 in order to discuss a possible hit on the president. And who else was in New Orleans at the time?
Ruby and Oswald.
Exactly. And Jimmy Hoffa, someone with suspected mob connections, had long been at odds with the Kennedy brothers. Hoffa was the president of the Teamsters Union and was investigated by RFK for embezzlement. It's possible Hoffa helped arrange JFK's death in order to put an end to RFK as Attorney General. It is also possible that Hoffa's mysterious death in 1975 was to prevent him from revealing information on the assassination.
Maybe Oswald was an assassin for the mob. Maybe Ruby killed him to prevent him from confessing the truth. Just maybe.
So I hear you got a problem with the president. Hear you're willing to take care of him?
Yeah.
I got a prime opportunity for you to do it. 2 days from now, we'll be passing by the road near here. I got a perfect place set up for you to take the shot and off him. You think you can do it?
Yeah.
All right. I'll give you half the payment now, so that you'll a little incentive for you to actually do it. And you know what? I want you to do it this. It's got a little. I want you to leave it there. It's a little message. All right? I'll give you half of it after the killing. All right.
Another plausible theory is that aliens killed JFK. You may think to yourself, Mr. K, well, how could aliens have killed JFK? Well, let me explain it to you, James. If there were aliens walking among us, who would know about it? Maybe the most powerful man in America? You're goddamn right. And would these aliens want us to know about their existence? Of course not. Because if they are real, then they clearly haven't told us yet.
Maybe the assassination was a warning to everyone that knew the truth what would happen if the secret were revealed.
After all, the assassination happened in the South. And what is the South known for?
Crop circles.
And if you look closely, even Oswald looks like an alien. Just look at him. If you can honestly say that he looks like a regular human, then maybe you're one of them.
And maybe the second shooter on the grassy knoll was also an alien, but he was able to beam up to a spaceship like in Star Trek. That would explain why no one was ever found there.
Is it likely that any of this is true? No, not at all. But is there a possibility? A very slim chance. But that's what the assassination did. It is so shrouded in mystery, and it was such a big event. There wasn't John Wilkes Booth jumping onto a theater yelling "Sic Semper Tyrannis" after he just shot the president. It was just 1 second Kennedy is alive, and the next he's shot in the head. Technically, that makes any theory possible, no matter how logical or how ludicrous. And after all this evidence, if you think there's no way that any of these theories are plausible and Oswald had to have done it himself, then the government has taken you, and the only way to come back and undo the brainwashing is from one video, which we will show. It's going to be Rick Roll. This is an extra we decided to do on the JFK assassination about sort of what the scene sort of looks like now. Right now, the Texas School Book Depository is now the Texas Administration, Dallas County Administration Building, and then there's a museum dedicated to the JFK assassination on the 6th floor of the building. There's still the Stemmons Freeway North, which is updated from where it was before. The Umbrella Man was somewhere on the sidewalk here. This is the road where JFK was shot. He was traveling down this road, and then Oswald from up here, from that window, shot and then killed him up on the road over here. The theory of the hill was up on this hill over here, with a clear line of sight of the car. Was maybe another shooter was up here, and also Zapruder filmed from somewhere in this area. Zapruder was standing with his camera. JFK died right here at this white X, which is still there.
And not with the damn public education system where the government wants you to
So,
think.
boys, come on. You need some emotion.
You need some emotion.
You need some emotion.
I don't know. I
No,
don't know.
the damn government.
Imagine.
How somebody else does that?
It's my
Imagine-
character.
I don't have emotion.
Not with the damn public education.
There you go.
Yeah.
You want me
The
to
Southern
do
makes
Someone else
you
do.
emotional.
I can be sad.
The Warren Commission, a committee created by Lyndon B. Johnson to investigate the assassination, states that Lee Harvey Oswald, a Southern...
Don't slurp. If you have to drink, do it quietly, Josh.
Okay. Cut.
Cut.
Oh my god.
Retake.
There's so many bloopers by the time this is done.
Go.
The Warren Commission.
Right.
Oh.
That's
She's still sticking like...
Is that just
Okay,
how you
what?
drink?
What?
Okay.
Alright, 5.
Everybody
Four.
calm down.
Everyone calm down.
What is so special about this building?
Where Lee Harvey Oswald was when he shot the president.
Yeah. As the car passes the building. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Chris.
Talk about that
Oh.
assassination.
It's not unpleasant enough.
It's not unpleasant. Okay. I should make it more unpleasant.
You gotta make it like.
Okay, maybe don't make those sounds.
No, all of us should make them all together.
Yeah.
Alright.
He didn't make the noise. Executive Order 1110.
No, you missed a one, Josh. You
One,
missed a.
one.
You
I
missed a
did.
one.
I did. Okay, ready?
Sorry.
You gotta work with this. Oh my god. You gotta calm down. A professional.
Why would you do that? I'm sorry.
Alright. Get a lot of waving, like a lot of an introduction to this. And look at that. Yeah. Oh my god, you just dabbed. Oh my god.
And Jimmy Hoffa, someone with suspected mob connections, had long been at...
Alright, everyone do one large noise now. There we go, it's out of us. Go.
That was great.
Exactly.
Exactly. Affirmative.
I was thinking about his mom like hearing that.
Right.
For it?
Oh hell yeah.
If you do it right, here's your payment. All in that money, all in there. And here's what I want you to use. Right here.
Aliens.
Wait,
Oh
let me
wait.
see.
Oh my god. Okay, we can just say aliens. Aliens could be. Aliens were the. Oh my god.
Alien.
Aliens.
It was aliens.
Okay.
It was aliens. Aliens, James.
Dude,
You're
get that
goddamn right.
How could aliens done it?
No, it is another plausible theory that aliens could have done it. You may think to yourself, well, how could have aliens killed JFK? There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, you're goddamn right.
Alright, who would know about it? Maybe the most powerful man in America? You're goddamn right. And who else? Who would?
Who else would?
That's perfect.
Ryan, you have this.
Another plausible.
After all, the assassination happened in the South. And what is the South known for?
Crop circles.
You're so ready.
Crop circles. That's the South known for crop circles.
Give it like a millisecond more, and then say it.
It's got to be a little bit more
you-
dramatic.
If we like cut
As-
it, like we did that like a second of silence.
As
I
soon
think
as
we
he
could keep
stopped,
that.
you went.
What is the South? What is the South known for? Crop circles.
Like in
Crop
Star
circles.
Alien. This is a ridiculous one. Okay, the other ones make sense, but this one.
Crop circles.
Crop circles. There's crop circles.
And maybe the second shooter on the grassy knoll was also an alien, but he was able to beam up
It
to
was
his
crop circles.
Maybe it was crop circles.
No, I got it. Down, now, 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 down, now, bow.
That's so good.
Perfect.
That
was really good. And then, how does it go? Down, now, bow, 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 down, bow, bow, down, bow, 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 down. We know each other. That's so long.
Eye contact.
Crop circles.
Have a close-in line. We need a close line.
I thought that was the closing line.
Our clothesline is
Yeah.
crop circles.
No, we
One,
have to say.
2,
5, 6, 7, 8.
crop circles.